The hamburger between Wendy Williams and 50 Cent has been happening for a really long time, and it seems like it could at last reach a conclusion, since Wendy Williams has at long last shouted out about the supposed quarrel. When requested to Margaret meet with the rapper during a 2016 meeting with Andy Cohen, on Watch What Happens Live, Williams said she didn't have hamburger with the rapper. Moreover, she said she was one of the first to play his music on the radio before he became popular back when she was a DJ, has a long history towards you on Instagram. Definitely I got suspended for a long time without pay. Since I used to be a maverick like that, assuming I loved it. I take it right off the blocks that young lady better believe it locked the entryway. No one could come in this. Is where I like realizing that you were one of the main individuals' music. Consequently, the 47-year-old rapper continued to express a desire for peace to Wendy in an Instagram post, guaranteeing she'd be permitted into this next pool party, assuming she let him know ahead of time. Anyway, fans were surprised that Wendy excused her quarrel with 50 Cent, seeing that the rapper had overdone it in offending the previous moderator. As a matter of fact, back in 2016, 50 expressed went to the extent that calling Wendy and Monstrous MF on Instagram. The rapper had reposted a photograph of Wendy taking a selfie with Tiffany Haddish and subtitled it Tiffany. Stand by, here's a beast on your shoulder. Don't move anything you truly do. Don't shift focus over on your left side. Haha, revolting MF. The charming selfie had been initially shared by Tiffany, who had inscribed it, having a good time talking existence with Wendy. It's consistently ideal to share information and great energy. As though that isn't enough, Finney proceeded to answer fans who had remarked on the side of the Wendy Williams show, have composing mockingly, let her be 50 or significant. Other left her, and she is a crackhead, get the F out of here. He then added another remark, saying someone called Postbusters. Scarcely 7 days before this, 50 Cent had made a jibe at Wendy when he posted a video of her being denied access to his big shot pool party. He subtitled the post, "You can't simply make an appearance to my party, assuming that you've been discussing me. Be stand by outside." Wendy Williams figured out how to dodge security at a 50 Cent party, regardless of the rapper restricting her from going to the occasion. The previous anchor person had taken her child, Kevin Jur, to the party in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and later shared a photograph of them three on her Instagram, inscribing it in no way like Uncle Sneak Homeboy. On your 19th birthday celebration in 2017, the New York locals had likewise traded a few spicy words against each other after the get rich or bite the dust attempting entertainer said he'd set up a kid support discharge party to check his child, imprint-wise, turning 21. He is unimportant spaghetti. He has genuine negligible ways about him, Williams said on her show. I don't actually comprehend it, since he has sufficient the means to be careful and backing and so forth. In what was considered a cheap shot reaction, 50 Cent posted an unattractive photograph of Williams in a swimsuit prior to taunting the star's marriage with her then. At that point, spouse Kevin Tracker, who'd been making a lot of titles over the late spring of 2017, in regards to his undertaking with Sharina Hudson 50, subtitled his post, "Wendy Williams just advised me to get everything in order. Sam, your significant other, is definitely not a terrible man. He merit a side check for conversing with you. Revolting MS Center around your own gracious. No doubt we in Club Desire this evening. You're welcomed." A Lou Ringers at the time, Wendy Williams protected her look, saying she felt agreeable in her skin and that her dead husband cherished her. How she was. Wendy Williams has been the objective of unending savaging by 50 Cent for quite a while, yet he says that is on the grounds that she has in on him on her daytime syndicated program. So often I could do without her, he said, prior to adding, she expressed things about me reliably throughout the long term. And it was at focuses that I was not be guaranteed to in charge of the things that she was discussing. And you'll find it's truly not, he said, when you're delicate to specific things that individuals are truly not simply involving it for their own substance and gain. Yet now that she's fruitful, I can express things about her in the event that she wasn't as effective. I wouldn't actually be discussing her. It would be me harassing a lady, the 47-year-old portable. Then continued to make sense of why he cherished savaging individuals. Web-based saying, great individuals savage me. And I'm being jokey continually, and I'm watching and adjusted to their idea of how to manage things. No one sees it while they're doing it to me, yet me continually and afterward. When I begin to answer that way, they go he's doing it as well, albeit many individuals, except that Wendy didn't merit being savaged by 50-cent others. Except that it's simply her karma finding her. Wendy Williams has been known for working up superstar quarrels with the not-so-unpretentious articulations of her viewpoints on her syndicated program. Throughout the long term, different VIPs have become caught in the trap of Williams' sweetie contrivances, from VIP craftsmen like Beyonce and Nicki Minaj to top models like Black China and the Kardashian family. It shows up nobody has been far off for the previous star of the Wendy Williams show. The moderator has stirred the Cove Hive, not once yet, a modest bunch of times, somewhat recently by coming for the Urbi sovereigns. Many except Wendy Williams and Beyonce's beat started off in 2000 during a meeting of Fate's Kid. On Williams' old public broadcast, purportedly the television have continued to allude to the young lady and his Beyonce and the young ladies, as opposed to go by their gathering names. Sooner or later, Sovereign Honeybee got down on Williams for offending Kelly and Michelle by not recognizing them as equivalent individuals from the band. In 2012, Williams revived the age-long fight by tossing conceal at the vocalist in an episode of The Wendy Williams Show. While examining the previous predeterminations, Kids' HBO narrative life is nevertheless a fantasy. The TV character suggested that the songstress seemed like a fifth grader. Subsequently, must be heard utilizing shut subtitling. You realize Beyonce can't talk you. Our Beyonce seems as though she has fifth-level schooling. She can't talk. Things turned out to be more warmed in 2016. After Williams got down on Darling for singing about her significant other KC's unfaithfulness in her Melody story, she even inferred that the songstress paid Jay-Z's supposed courtesan Rachel Roy to coordinate the embarrassment. Quick forward to 2018, Williams came for straight again, demanding she wanted auto-tune, yet like the earlier years, the Lemonade artist neglected to give a rebound. Beyonce needs auto-tune. Not even the show has deduction in 2019 that she was not a symbol set off a response from the hip jump diva. One more VIP who was on Williams' radar was entertainer Joe Quinn Phoenix. In January 2020, the television have experienced harsh criticism for evidently making jest of the entertainers. Congenital Fisher, Aretha Saline, Dionne Warwick, and Mariah, they don't need anything. __. Need to quit cooning right now. Wendy likewise sent the web into a craze in 2015, which he came for vocalist and previous Nickelodeon kid star Ariana Grande. A TV character hinted Granny looked 12. Regardless of being 21, she additionally depicted the vocalist as short-heading, that she never thought to be her a lady.